Vinicius Junior is set to stay at Real Madrid beyond this summer, despite interest from Arsenal. Reports indicate the Brazilian winger is expected to sign a new contract, ruling out a move to the Premier League. Here's what's happening and why it matters. Vinicius has 1 year left on his current deal, the kind of timeline that usually triggers speculation since it opens the door to a cut-price sale or a free transfer if the contract simply runs out. Arsenal have been monitoring the situation for exactly that reason. Real Madrid, though, have no intention of letting that happen. The club is confident a renewal will get done, and reports suggest this isn't one-sided. Vinicius himself has given no public sign he wants to leave. No interviews, no cryptic posts, nothing that usually accompanies a player pushing for an exit. A key factor is Jose Mourinho, who recently took over as manager. Mourinho has built his career around elite talent and reportedly sees Vinicius as central to his plans, wanting him to remain one of the club's marquee players. Club president Florentino Perez has also been personally involved, continuing his long history of taking a hands-on approach to Real Madrid's biggest signings, a habit dating back to the original Galactico era of the early 2000s. Perez has reportedly expressed a clear desire for Vinicius to stay long-term, and Spanish media say both player and club privately favor an extension. Letting a player of his caliber leave for nothing would also be a major financial loss the club wants to avoid. It helps to understand why he matters so much. Vinicius arrived as a teenager with potential but limited end product, and over time developed into one of the most productive wingers in the world, known for his pace, his dribbling, and his ability to produce decisive moments in big matches. He's been central to Real Madrid's recent Champions League campaigns, and is now one of the most recognizable attacking players in the sport. That's exactly what Galactico is meant to describe. On Arsenal's side, their interest is worth putting in context. Under Mikel Arteta, the club's recruitment has generally leaned toward promising or undervalued talent, rather than chasing the sport's biggest established names. There's also the matter of what Real Madrid represents to a player like him. Leaving one of the most decorated clubs in the world for a project still building towards sustained success at the top would be a major career decision. Combined with the lack of any public signals from Vinicius himself, it's easier to see why those close to the situation are confident a new deal gets done, rather than a farewell. So what's next? Talks over a new contract were expected shortly. If they proceed as expected, Real Madrid will tie down one of their most important attacking players well beyond his current deal, closing off the uncertainty that opened the door to Arsenal's interest in the first place. For Mourinho, it would mark an early statement of intent, reinforcing that the club's biggest names are being built around, not sold off. For now, all signs point toward Vinicius Junior staying exactly where he is. We'll follow this story as talks progress.